Hello, my dear.
They're not just bad, they're super bad.
Take joy in the last few hours you have left, for he is nearly here.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down the top 10 greatest Marvel supervillains.
I'm listening.
Just to be clear, our focus is not just on the fan favorites, but the characters who are iconic and most interesting and complex. Number 10, Thanos. Kicking off our list is the Infinity Gauntlet wearing Mad Titan, who viewers got a glimpse of at the very end of 2012's Avengers movie. With appearances reaching far back as 1973, this member of an ancient alien race of immortal deviants is a godlike being. What makes him especially menacing is his fascination with death.
See what Thanos has wrought.
That's right, Thanos doesn't want to rule the universe. He wants to make it completely lifeless in order to win over Lady Death herself.
Together, we can appreciate the truest expression of my love. Annihilation of everything that is.
Number 9, Venom.
Hey, Parker.
After a brief trip to space, Spider-Man returned with a shiny black costume that just so happened to be an evil symbiotic alien. After its dark influence over him was thwarted, the enraged creature found its way to disgruntled ex-journalist Eddie Brock. Sharing a mutual grudge against Spider-Man and Peter Parker,
Never wound what you can't kill.
Brock and the suit joined to form Venom in 1988's issue number 299, serving as an evil doppelganger that knows all of Spider-Man's weaknesses.
I am going after Apocalypse.
Number 8,
Do what you will,
Apocalypse.
for I fear no one.
A monstrous tyrant hailing from ancient Egypt, he's the oldest and most powerful mutant in the X-Men universe.
Nothing can stop the apocalypse!
Having used alien technology to transform and evolve himself, he possesses pretty much any power he wants.
For I bring the purity of oblivion to your world.
He fights with the belief that only the strongest should be permitted to exist, a definition that generally doesn't include humans or even other mutants.
The evil of human and mutant must be cut away.
I even took a new name, Fisk, but I quickly became known as the Kingpin.
Number 7, Kingpin. Next up is the greatest human crime lord in the Marvel Universe.
Knew you were ruthless, but this.
The sacrifices must be made.
Originally causing problems for Spider-Man,
That loose cannon must be removed.
he has since played archenemy to Daredevil. Wilson Fisk's been the dominant New York Kingpin since 1967's Amazing Spider-Man number 50. Interestingly, despite his massive frame, this ruthless behemoth is no easy match in a fight, possessing both skill and strength. Number 6, Dr. Octopus. This super intelligent, 8-limbed villain arrived back in 1963's The Amazing Spider-Man number 3. Once a brilliant mind in atomic research, Dr. Otto Octavius' life of scientific discovery ended when his mechanical harness invention unexpectedly bonded to his skeleton and warped his brain. As a brilliant mind and master planner, Doc Ock was responsible for recruiting other supervillains into his Sinister Six, proving that even those with 8 limbs can use a hand sometimes.
He's right.
Number 5, Galactus. As close as a supervillain can get to godlike, Galactus is one of the greatest threats the Marvel comic book universe has ever seen. First appearing in 1966's Fantastic Four number 48, he is a villain fueled by an insatiable hunger, instead of a lust for power or revenge.
Are you the cause of my burning hunger?
Problem is, what he's hungry for are planets, and Earth looks oh so tasty in his eyes. So far, he's made one unrecognizable movie appearance, alongside his surfboard-riding minion.
I will no longer serve. This is the end.
Number 4. Loki. Thanks to the recent live-action films and a stellar portrayal by Tom Hiddleston, this trickster god and half-brother of Thor has gained major respect.
I said.
The primary foe of Thor and the Avengers, he's actually been causing trouble since back in 1962. Loki's powers involve using magic to create illusions, and his motives revolve around usurping Thor to take control of the 9 realms.
To ruin my brother's big day. And to protect the realm from his idiotic rule for a while longer.
Number 3. Dr. Doom. Arriving in 1962's Fantastic Four number 5, Victor Von Doom is the archenemy of the titular team.
After all, we're both doctors. Painful? You don't know the meaning of the word.
With a goal of world domination, he's managed to run into various Marvel heroes.
Not so tough now, are ya?
While the live-action films tarnished his reputation with fans, Doom's legacy trumps this momentary lapse. Considered the smartest villain in the Marvel Universe and Stan Lee's personal favorite, his mastery of science and magic make him the poster boy for calculated evil.
Nice.
Let him sue me. Get rich like a normal person. That's what made this country.
Number 2. The Green Goblin. Next up is Marvel's answer to DC's Joker.
We are who we choose to be. Now choose!
Tackling his way into Spidey's world, Norman Osborn's Green Goblin arrived in 1964's Amazing Spider-Man number 14. A millionaire with unlimited resources and the father of Peter Parker's best friend, Osborn's Goblin was the result of an experiment gone wrong, causing him to become insane and super strong.
Impressive!
Not only that, but his son eventually follows in his footsteps, striking way too close to home for Peter Parker's comfort.
Harry.
You knew this was coming, Pete.
Topping it all off, he caused the death of Spidey's first girlfriend, delivering one of the most shocking moments in comic book history. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
You don't deserve this power. Now watch your death!
Don't you know who I am? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!
If they shoot down one plane, hundreds more will rain fire upon them. If they cut off one head, 2 more shall take its place. Hail Hydra.
Some people call me a terrorist. I consider myself a teacher.
America. Ready for another lesson?
Seal the room! Step away!
Eric, I believe.
I prefer Magneto.
Number 1. Magneto. Taking the top spot is the ex-best friend to Charles Xavier, who's vying for mutant supremacy.
We are the future, Charles, not them. They no longer matter.
A complex and dynamic villain, the helmet-wearing Magneto leads the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
You Homo sapiens and your guns.
Regularly coming head-on with the X-Men, who hope for species coexistence. A Holocaust survivor who has seen the effects of prejudice and segregation firsthand. The Master of Magnetism has been Marvel's point man for intolerance since 1963's Uncanny X-Men number 1.
I've been at the mercy of men just following orders. Never again.
Agree with our list? Who do you consider the greatest Marvel supervillain? For more entertaining top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Nice helmet.
Keeps my face pretty.